What's an unexpectedly well-paid job? Ups drivers can make close to $100K if you stay there long enough. Blew me away when I first heard that. I was a bathroom attendant in a fancy restaurant. Made hundreds of dollars a night in cash to do next to nothing. Well, they don't do nothing. Their purpose seems to be to make the bathroom experience half as convenient and 1000% more awkward. And they always succeed. Pretty sure they're only there to keep people from doing hard drugs in the bathroom. Not a good sign, regardless. And to stop unwanted ducking. If it's wanted ducking, are you supposed to sign a consent waiver on the paper towel they hand you? YouTubers who just copy Reddit posts into a voice thing and then upload it with the text on the background. Edit, for those sane people who actually speak and make it unique aren't that bad. I agree, I still don't watch them, but I agree. My point is those YouTubers who literally just copy and paste text into a text-to-speech program they found on the internet. Wait, people actually do that and get money out of it? Unfortunately, yeah, look at their ducking subscriber count, some of them. If you have a strong stomach, cleaning up death and crime scenes pays very well and requires little education. I have a friend who did this. It definitely paid well, but he talked about some of the things he saw and I don't know if I could do it myself. I just googled how much they make and all I can find is about $39,000 per year, and you have to be on call 247. You have to check actual work hours though. $39,000 and you work 10 hours a week is ducking amazing, even if you're on call 247. $39,000 and you work 60 hours a week is very slightly better than working at McDick's. Actually, yeah, when you put it like that. Garbage collectors in New York are paid up to $112,000, a solid salary considering you don't even need a degree. Sounds like a nice fallback plan for me. The wait list for those, which you can only apply for a very short window once a year or so, is insanely long. Edit, Vailp, rip my inbox. People got opinions. Most city titles every 4 years, FYI. Mobile crane operator, union guys pull over $200K and it's a trade that's pretty easy on the body. Operating engineers have a surprisingly high occurrence of back, neck and wrist injuries. They do make a ton of money though. Knees too. Those cabins in large machinery are not made for comfort, although I hear newer ones are a big improvement. Can confirm. OI for 10 years and have many issues with carpal tunnel, back pain, knees, and so on. I regularly work 12 to 20-hour shifts though. It's not uncommon to run equipment that has no AC. Once ran a drill in Southern Cali where the heat in the cab was 140 plus around noon. Sucked so bad. We started work at 1 a.m. to get enough time in the day. Anyone that runs equipment long enough has endless stories of misery and pain. Yet I miss it so much. Utility lineman. There is a developing shortage nationwide due to baby boom retirements. It's well-paid base, but the overtime is fabulous. I have a couple friends who got into this after they left the military. They all make well over $100K. Storm seasons bring in tons of overtime. They're all in their mid to late 20s buying houses. Airline Dispatcher. A girl I dated many years ago I met because she was living in my town training to be an airline dispatcher. There are just a handful of schools that teach it. I had no idea what an airline dispatcher was, let alone how much money they get paid. Dispatchers at FedEx can make $150,000 per year or more. It also gives you a lot of options to advance at an airline, like being station chief at an airline. The girl I dated had a dream to one day be Air France station chief in Tahiti. I don't know if she made it or not. The girl I dated had a dream to one day be Air France station chief in Tahiti. It's a magical place. We just need one last score. Have some goddamn faith. There is a job in my country called chicken sexer. You're paid something like 10k euros per mission to touch newborn chicks and determine their sex. The ones near me must be really bad at their job because they seem to have a 50% success rate when we buy chicks. So we may as well leave it up to chance. New guy, so we gotta feel up these baby chicks to get their gender? Vet, nah, I just flip a coin. New guy, won't we get a lot wrong then? Vet, nobody seems to care. Why does this survey say that all of my chicks are male? Huh, that's weird. Anyway, 10K. Court reporting. Stenography is a tough skill to learn, but plenty of court reporters earn over $100,000. And no college degree required, although most CRS will need to be certified. I'm currently in court reporting school and holy shit it is hard, but I enjoy it. I should be finished later this year and I can't wait to start working. It's very hard. And then you get out there and feel overwhelmed for a while. But stick with it, there's such a need right now. Fun career and you can do so many different things. Thanks for the encouragement. It's always motivating to hear from someone who's made it. My mom's been a court reporter for maybe 10 years, many of them freelance. She's got a job with a county judge now. She gets like $60,000 salary and only has to go into work when her judge has court 2 or 3 days a week. She also does a lot of freelance transcribing that brings in bank too. Definitely a stable career, would recommend. I don't know if this is true in other cities, but T and bus operators in Boston make bank. I've rarely met a higher paid, less engaged group of employees in my life, and I work in recruiting. Edit, since this seems to have attracted some attention, here is an article on the subject of the salaries. Masslive.com. I have a friend who is a bus mechanic. He makes so much money. He can retire at 45. Plus, if you put in 20 years you get a pension of half your pay for the rest of your life. Ditch digger. Actually, directional boring. Guy I know was literally a ditch digger, but got into this by renting the specialized equipment just at the right time and right place, fiber optic build out in the 1990s. He will also say that he made it simply by being reliable and trustworthy. I do not know exactly how much he makes, but he has an 80-foot sport fisherman, probably costs $7 to $10 million, and he bought a $4 million property on a whim. TBH, if you actually show up to a job site as a contractor and do a decent job, you are better than 90% of them. I swear half the time they will take a job and only show up to work when they run out of beer money. And let's not even get into quality of the work. As someone who can generally pick things up quickly and knows how to pay attention and work hard, but doesn't have much formal construction experience, how would I find a job site that'll hire me? I've driven around to various places in my area but never had luck. Everyone wants someone with several years of experience. Find your local carpenters union and apply there. Underwater welding pays a tremendous amount. The only one I know personally retired comfortably in his 40s. Given how dangerous underwater welding it is, say the pay isn't surprising at all. I don't think it's that dangerous. That crab lived for a whole 2.5 painful seconds after being caught in death's invisible grip. I thought about going into underwater welding, then immediately decided it was a bad idea. Yep, it's not the Delta P thing, it's the physical toll on your body it takes is pretty extreme. Underwater welders honestly don't have a great life expectancy or quality of life after retirement. The general lifestyle most of those guys live probably has something to do with it also. I realize I probably sound stupid, but I'll ask anyway. Why is it so hard on their body? I know nothing about it. Don't know the specifics, but it has to do with the constant compression and decompression over several years. Taking a few dives in your life won't do much, but taking several a week for years, even with proper decompression procedures, takes a major toll on your body. Self-employed cleaning services, I don't know exactly what to call it. My parents started getting paid $35 an hour cleaning a community center to $50 from cleaning offices. My mom started it, then my dad joined in to help her with the hours and taking care of the house and kids. Eventually my mom got good contacts, and started cleaning the offices of managers from factories, Sacramento politicians, and stuff alike. Can't express how proud I am of my mom. She turned all those shitty Hispanic cleaning lady jokes into something brag-worthy. I work at home as a closed captioner broadcaster for the news. I make my own schedule and make between $35 to $65 per hour depending on the job. Large investment to get started, but significantly worth the payout. What qualifications does your job require? Very interesting. You have to go through a course. The course is $800 per month and you work at your own pace. I worked while I did it at my main job, so it took me about 7 months to complete. Most people are between 6 and 9 months though. Between the course and all the equipment, it's about a $10,000 investment to start, but very much worth it, and you make the investment back quickly. Where would one start this process? Keep in mind, voice recognition software for CC is getting better every day.